Hello. Hope we're having a good night. Yep. I'm feeling energetic. Just like I was telling you the other night, I was draining my bed. I had intentions to do it, but I was just like, oh my gosh, I am tired. So I stayed up for a little bit more, and then I just went to bed. I was bushed. Sent memo. Gotcha. All right, go ahead and put any questions. It's good to listen to your body. Yeah, that's good too. Yeah, because I was just like, I'm like, I got people tomorrow, but tonight, no. I think the week had really caught up with me, but it's whatever. Anyway. Alright, I'm gonna put this. Alright. This really needs to go back to where it was. Excuse me. Has it been thinking about me? Alright, let's see. First at the top, please. First at the top. Has M been thinking about, no, say, has he been thinking about her? Has he? 1, 2, 3. Knight of Wands. He's been trying not to. 3 of Cups. 6 of Wands. Knight of Cups. I'm going to say yes, but he's been trying hard not to. Like, if anything, he's been trying to maybe distract himself a little or trying to focus on other options and trying to be successful with them. And he's partially doing that too out of ego. Like, a part of him still cares. But it's like he's trying not to. And what's with the Justice card? What's with Justice? 2, 3. Queen of Wands. That may indicate that he could feel wronged by you. Tell me more about Justice. Why is it here? 2, 3. The Empress. I see. It also could be him trying to just do the right thing or make a good decision between you and maybe somebody else. Why is Queen of Wands and Empress here? 2, 3. 7 of Swords. Yeah, I see here. It's like he's trying to really balance himself out and do what he thinks is right to do himself or it's fair to do. And that's by, again, like kind of going up towards other people. But I get that he is, but he's trying not to. What is he thinking about when it comes to her, though? 2, 3. What is he thinking about when it comes to her? 2, 3 here. 3 of Wands. He's thinking about what it would be like to maybe come back to the situation and start things up again. And be more of a stable person or present himself as more of a stable individual. Tell me about 3 of Wands. 2, 3. Yeah, about like what it would be like to put effort into the situation actually, or how he would have liked to do so. Yeah, he is in thought. So to answer your question, yeah, he's thinking about you, but he's trying not to though. What's your second question? whatever wants to come out. Okay, I'll just do a general. So let me use this deck. Press on the top. Let's press on the top. What does an honest lady need to know? What she need to hear? What she need to know? What she need to hear? 2, 3. Ace of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. 8 of Swords. 4 of Cups. And Knight of Wands. Oh. What do you mean by Knight of Wands? 2, 3. 2 of Cups. Oh. That's something. Talking about Ace of Pentacles. 3 of Cups, the Star. So here's what's coming out. What Spirit wants to tell you. With the Star card, there is success coming your way, like a lot of happiness and celebrations. It seems like you're going to have a change of events in your life, where you may get like this really good opportunity. I'm not sure on what area, but it's like there's celebrations because of it, or you feel very happy due to whatever this is. It's like maybe things are going to start going your way in certain areas, or you just feel like you're really lucky. And this may happen after a period of maybe you kind of like being in your head and feeling unsuccessful about certain things, as well as this could be like future wise, but there is like a relationship coming up for you. And I get here like you doing well, as well as I think this is M or some guy. But there's a whole thing of somebody just kind of feeling really down and upset and maybe rejected. But I feel like as soon as he kind of gets on his feet, like he sees you doing really well. And honestly, he could see you with somebody, like you enjoying your time with someone. Let's see here. 9 of Swords. 9 of Cups. And then Judgment here. Like there's other things for you to do, because right now I do see you kind of like a little bit stressed over somebody romantically, but you didn't seem to have a good break. What area of her life are things going to be changing in, like for the good, for the better? What area of her life? Goes to the top of these 2, 3. 10 of Wands, the Fool, 5 of Wands. Some have 5 of Wands here too. Ace of Cups. Could deal with love. Talking about the Fool. 2, 1, 2, 3. Queen of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. It may have to do with love and career, or just like your life in general. Like this may have to do with areas of your life where you felt kind of overwhelmed and felt like were very conflicting for you and filled with drama. It's like you, as a result, you feel freer. As well as you start to become more self-aware with this Queen of Swords and start perhaps making better choices, as well as this may also happen in the area of, again, love with Ace of Cups, as well as Ace of Cups. This can just talk about things that are very much emotionally fulfilling that you'll love. Tell me about Ace of Cups, please. 2, 3. 5 of Cups. Yeah, things that you were... Oh, I see here. It's like things that you used to be really sad and heartbroken over. It's like now things are new again and you get what you want. Any other areas that this may be happening in? Close to the top, please. 2, 3. Any other areas? 1, 2, 3. Justice. Queen of Wands. Other areas of your life that were off balance, or you felt wronged in some way, shape, or form. And with Queen of Wands, it's almost like you're feeling like you don't deserve this for whatever reason. But it's like things come into balance for you with the Temperance card. So that's what I see. So it's actually pretty good. All right, what is your last question? see that one. All right. Hey, JD. You might hate me, but I love these ones. Messages. Okay. You mean text messages as well as JD? You'll be after Namaste. Also, JD, since you're new here, please refrain from putting down your questions until I call on you. That's just so I don't confuse your questions for anybody else. Otherwise, tonight you are free to talk amongst the chat. But no, I'm saying, you mean text messages, those, or whatever else. Ugh. Because I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, sure, sex ones. Okay, about to say, I'm like, is that what you meant? Let's be spicy. Alright, no, because it's like this. You said, like, you have the devil emoji afterwards, and I'm like, did you? I'm like, you meant this, didn't you? But okay. Lord have mercy. I'm just going to pull these randomly and see who they're from. Because I'm pretty sure you have a lot of suitors. So let's see. Cards at the bottom, cards at the bottom. I did mean that. Cards at the bottom, cards at the bottom. From whoever wants to send her messages. Sex messages from whomever to Namaste. Sex messages from whoever sending Namaste sexual energy to her. Sex messages from whoever sending her sexual energy to her. Okay. Reverse cowgirl. This. Or cards at the top. I mean, no. That's not what I meant. Okay, messages from whoever's sending her sexual energy. Cards at the bottom. Cards at the bottom. Sexual. Okay, messages from whoever's sending her energy. Cards at the bottom. Please 1, 2, 3 messages from those person or that person or people to her. All right. Netflix and chill. That was fun while that lasted. All right. I would be careful while doing this. Believe it or not, some people, they do get in accidents when it comes into this. I'm just saying. I tried it, but he drives stick shift. That didn't work. You're the best I've ever had. Okay. Play them how they play you. I forget I wrote this one. This has never, the many times that I have pulled these messages for people, this card has never came out. So basically it's like this. Match energies with whomever else. So if a guy is ghosting you, you ghost them back. If they're giving you energy, you give them energy. Stuff like that. Sex is so healing with you. Angry sex. Oh. I'm gonna hold this one close. Notice how it says can't. Damn. Oh, and then at the bottom, WAP. So I'm going to see, so one of them is from Noah. So let's see here. Besides Noah, who else could these energies be coming from? Who else? 1, 2, 3. Seven of Swords. So people that may have kind of like snuck out of your life or were deceptive towards you, or people that are also maybe kind of like hiding the fact that they feel this way towards you. The Chariot could be a Cancer or people that are at a distance. Okay, so maybe this comes from people or a person where there was a loss with. Let's see here. Tell me about Seven of Swords. Two. Hangman. Yeah, it's coming from somebody or some people that they feel this way towards you, but they're not taking a move. If anything, they're just taking their time, like, observing you. What else? 2, 3. Especially maybe a King of Pentacles, so an earth sign potentially, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody with these signs in their chart or their traits. What's this person's actual sign? 1, 2, 3. 8 of Wands, Sagittarius. So if you were with a Sag. Let's see here. Here's what I want to know is this one, so this person can't fuck. Dilly, I'm pretty sure it's Dilly. Let me ask. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is it Dilly? Is it this person? Is this card representing Dilly? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is that representing Dilly? 2, 3. Yes, the Lovers. Somebody that was physically attracted to you, but kind of shy and nervous is what I get. Somebody that may have been used to people kind of gossiping behind their back, but acted like it didn't bother them. So maybe that's based off of insecurities that this person has, and maybe like either not enough experience or not necessarily know what to do. Michael usually comes up as a Sag. I haven't slept with Michael yet. Wasn't Noah also a Sagittarius? I thought that he was a Sag. Or somebody else that you were with was a Sag. Somebody was a Sag. They could have also had that in their chart too. Okay, well, besides these other people, any other signs that feel this way? Any other zodiac signs towards her that feel this way? 2, 3. No, what signs has, excuse me, what are the signs of people that Namaste has been intimate with that are showing up in the spread? Cards at the top, please. 2, 3. Potentially a Virgo placement, a Libra placement, Taurus placement. This is, okay, another Sagittarius placement, Taurus placement again. And then these are fixed signs, so Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. I know there was, what's his name? It's not N, S. He was a Scorpio. Leo, 7 of Wands, and then 8 of Swords is Gemini. 8 of Wands is Sagittarius. So that's about the 3rd time I got Sagittarius. So somebody has a lot of Sag energy. Another thing is, even though you haven't slept with Michael, it doesn't necessarily mean that he can't feel this way towards you. It's also the type of thing here too to remember that sometimes these things do pick up future energy. So nothing's really written in stone. Well, a lot of things aren't. So it could also be a potential future thing where the two of you do sleep together, if that does happen, or whoever has that in their chart. Michael is Aquarius, Sag rising. I see. Well, let's see here. Can Namaste and Michael, could they sleep together in the future? Will these two sleep together in the future? Or like, is there a potential that they'll have sex in the future? 2, 3. Because I know you almost did. Temperance, Sagittarius. The Devil, Justice. Ace of Swords. I will say this much. If you guys do, it could be towards the end of this year, because I have Sagittarius and Capricorn. Those are literally the 2 zodiac signs in order for the end of this year. Sagittarius season takes place in the 2nd half of November to the 1st half of December, and then the last half of December is Capricorn. So sometime between November and then the 1st half of January, you could. Also, Justice is here too. It's not necessarily pointing towards that it can't happen, but they're also telling you to kind of like keep your head on the swivel, like think smart. But again, will these two, will these two potentially have sex in the future? Will they? 1 card, 2, 3. 10 of Pentacles. That's a yes card. 10 of Cups, yeah. There's also long-term stability and happiness, so it could lead to something, or it's just giving a big yes, it could. As well as what this is, what is this? This is Virgo, right? But it's, yeah, you guys potentially could have sex in the future. Again, towards the end of the year, potentially. Again, I'm saying potentially, not saying that it will necessarily happen. You could change your mind, or he could. But yeah. Who said you're the best ever? Do you think angry sex is with M because he's mad at me? Possibly. If I want to have sex with Michael, I can. Hi, Jim. I'm gonna donate. Okay. I mean, let me see here. Who is angry sex with? Is angry sex with Michael? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. No, is it with him? 2, 3. 2 of Wands, possibly. To me, 2 of Wands is a maybe. Now, 2 of Wands can talk about sexual tension, but to me, it's a maybe card. This talks about going different directions. So it could be with somebody that you've taken another path away from already. And then Judgment, somebody that you could rectify a situation with, or you'd have to make a decision on. Who's this by? 1 card, 2, 3. Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Queen of Pentacles, 2, 3. 9 of Pentacles is somebody that thinks that you have it all. But who is it? 1 card, 2, 3. Wheel of Fortune. This person could be somebody that's already with another individual and they're kind of looking at you still. Could have Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, or Aquarius in their chart. Not necessarily here. But Wheel of Fortune, that's also trying to get your way. This is somebody that may just want to have their way with you. Doesn't necessarily have to be Michael. It could be, though. And then you're the best sex I've ever had. All right, what's with you're the best I ever had? What's with that? Who's that from? 2 cards on top. 2, 3. 2 of Wands. Could be a Leo, not necessarily, but it's somebody here you may have already taken another direction from. Could be somebody that's very confident. Or you made this person feel confident. Who's it from? 1 card, 2, 3. Somebody that may felt rejected, may feel rejected by you, or you them. What's this person's sign? 2, 3. What's her sign? What's her zodiac sign? It's a fire sign here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or they're coming up as such. Is this something that's already happened? 1 card. Is this something that's already happened? 2, 3. King of Pentacles. 1 card. Is this something that's already happened? It might have. The Devil. Either it has, or the Hangman, it may not have. I get Earth, and that's Capricorn here. It may, honestly, it may not have, because the Devil is lust. But let me ask again. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Has this already happened? No. So something in the future, potentially, or something that somebody wants with you, at least. I think it's Noah. He said that before. It might be Noah. Let me ask. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is it Noah with the angry sex card? Is it him? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is it Noah? 2, 3. No, the Moon. Not to mention, I had just asked, like, is it, I'm like, has this happened yet? And it gave me a no. And it gives me a no for him. So this is something that may not even occurred yet. Is this something that somebody is thinking? 1 card. Is this something that somebody's thinking? 2, 3. Yes. Who is it? Cards on top. 4 of Cups. Strength. Somebody that feels rejected. Strength here. I don't know. Maybe they feel like there's been a blow to their ego. Or this person is very overly confident at times and kind of in their ego about stuff. Feels defeated by the situation and has walked away. So somebody that's kind of upset at a loss. Could be Michael, could be anybody. Sorry, I typed that forever ago. You're fine. But that's what I see. All right, JD, go ahead, put down your questions. All right, I see that too. All right, I see that too. All right, Mercedes, you'll be after JD. Sounds like M. Thanks, girlie. You're welcome. That was interesting. Very. All right. JD, if you're here, go ahead with any questions. Almost. Donate and send. Okay. All right, see that. You'll be after Mercedes. I'm going to call. All right. One second. just going to give him a minute, and then I'm just going to... All right, Mercedes, if you're here, go ahead with any questions. And Jim, you'll be after Mercedes. As well as, let me go ahead and check out anything else that we've been doing. We're the same. All right. How will my future spouse treat me when I'm pregnant? Okay. All right, press to the top. Please press to the top. How will Mercedes' future spouse treat her when she's pregnant? How will this person treat her when she's pregnant? 2, 3. 3 of Cups. Ace of Swords. 4 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. King of Wands. Tell me about Tell me about King of Wands. 2, 3. Tell me about 3 of Cups. 2, 3. It's like this. He'll be protective, and I also kind of get here with the Moon card. He'll be a bit concerned and anxious because it's like this here too. Like, he'll worry about too many people surrounding you and you becoming overwhelmed, and it's that type of thing here that you kind of have to calm him down about. Because the thing is, for you at that time, you may really like the attention or like the fact that your friends and family may be very celebratory. It's like he'd be focused on the home and again protecting you and making sure that things are built up and ready. And he'll be really focused on the connection as well. How else will he treat her? Press the top, please. 2, 3. How else will he treat her? How else? Press the top, please. 2, 3. Yeah, like I said, he's going to be protective and focused on building things up, making sure that you're all right and like preparing for the child. So there's a thing here of him being like defensive, protective here, making sure that people stay in their boundaries. As well as if this person ever has to leave for an extended period of time, they'd make sure, I get here intuitively, like they'd make sure that you'd have everything that you need before they go. Yeah, 10 of Swords. Why is 10 of Swords here though? Why is 10 of Swords here? 10 of Swords, as well as any issues that they're having in their own life, they would basically keep it from you. They don't want you to get stressed or feel hurt or concerned. So really, they'd be, again, like protective and very loving and focused on building more of the home while you basically like relax and bake a child in your stomach. But that's how they treat you. It's actually pretty good, and it's a good question to ask too, because they do say that a man's true colors is revealed when a woman is carrying his child. So yeah, so this is actually pretty good. What's your last question? All right, what will the dating phase be like with my future spouse? Okay, sweet. So what will the what will the future, what will the dating phase be like with Mercedes and her future spouse? What will the dating phase be like with her and this person? Excuse me, I did not put in the card correctly. All right, What will the dating phase be like between her and her future spouse? Where's the top, please? 2, 3. Thank you. I was a little worried. I understand, because a lot of these guys today ain't shit. The Lovers. Okay. 7 of Cups. 5 of Cups. Page of Wands. 4 of Cups. Tell me about the 5 of Cups here. 2, 3. That's the card. Page of Cups. Tell me about 4 of Cups here. 2, 3. Ace of Cups. Tell me about Ace of Cups here. 2, 3. Okay, that's actually pretty good insight. Well, all right. So, what's the dating phase like? So, a little weird. And I say that because it's like there'd be passion between the two of you, where the two of you are like touchy feely, so like intimate, but also there'd be times where you'd be a bit confused on this person's behavior, because it seems like at times they're somewhat depressive. And I think where some of that depression kind of comes from is the fact that other things in their past didn't necessarily work out, which may be a little annoying to you. And honestly, not intuitively, but it could be that type of thing here where, like, how do I say this? Because it happens a lot. Let's say in your past, certain people treated you horribly, but you get with somebody and they treat you how you've always wanted to be treated, but then you kind of begin to wonder, like, why didn't this happen with this other individual? Not to say that they would still have feelings for their exes or anything like that, but it's just that type of curiosity, but also that sad realization too that could potentially happen. And I'm just like trying to give you an insight into other people's minds as to, like, why couldn't I get this treatment beforehand? What was wrong with me? What was wrong with them? I don't get it here. But it's almost like you kind of like say something that makes them snap out of it, or they have clarity that makes them snap out of it and makes them give to the situation more. Your future spouse is also somebody that can be slow moving and practical, not necessarily too worried on rushing things, but more so like making sure that they get things right. And in turn, that'll make you happy. To me, okay, let's see here. You have 2 of Wands. Why is 2 of Wands here? 2, 3. The Moon. Oh, I see. Tell me about the Moon. 2, 3. 6 of Cups. Tell me more about 2 of Wands. 2, 3 here. The Wheel of Fortune. The Tower. And everything that can happen, and not to worry you, but it's like this. It's like he has plans to move forward with you, but what could give you anxiety here is there could potentially be people that come back around from his past that may give you some anxiety here. You know, that could cause you to feel a bit it could cause you to feel a bit tumultuous, but at the same time, it's like nothing to necessarily worry about too much, because it's like this person enjoys being with you. They love being with you. However, at times they are, okay, yeah. At times they are reflective, but it's like they're focused on you because they don't want to get cut off by you here, even though these other people may be trying to give them offers, which in turn may make you a little bit anxious, but they're not, yeah, they're focused on you. They're focused on moving towards you. They're not really trying to necessarily get involved with these people again. So that's what I see the dating phase being like. So yeah. All right, JD, I'm here. I want to know about, okay. All right, so Jim, since JD was before Mercedes, I'm going to let them go, and then you'll be afterwards. All right. But that's what I see. So, hey. All right. Yeah, that's one of my biggest fears, someone coming back. Well, I'll say this much. The right person is not going to allow shit to happen. Like, I will say that you can't control what another person does, but what your partner does as a response is what's important. Not necessarily the other person, but yeah. All right. So JD, I want to know about love for the month of October. All right. So for JD, what does love look like for them in October? What does love look like for this person in October? 1, 2, 3. Five of Swords, Queen of Swords, Six of Cups, Two of Cups, Knight of Swords here. Here's what it looks like. So don't shoot the messenger. This could either be you on the receiving end of this or on the giving end, but it's like this. Whether this be you that's kind of getting the verbal ass whooping, or you're the one that's delivering it. As far as love is concerned, it's like somebody's going to be telling the other person about how they're childish and how they've been basically fucking up their own love life by being like self-sabotaging. There's a lot of air energy. I don't know if you're an air sign or somebody else is, but there's like a lot of air energy in this. So that's like communication and things happen quickly. Page of Swords, the Tower, and Page of Pentacles. I see here. Tell me about Page of Pentacles, 2, 3. The Chariot, I see. Seven of Cups. And alongside with that, it's like, not only does somebody kind of get told about themselves, but it's like, if somebody does the wrong thing, like makes the wrong choice again, or says the wrong thing, or does basically the wrong thing, the other person is just kind of like going to be done with the situation and go elsewhere when it comes to love. Like if somebody else is in their line of sight that they like, that gives them an offer, or they decide to give an offer to, and somebody basically takes it, they're going to move towards it. And leaving the other person in their head. So in a nutshell, it's like this. If you are on the receiving end of this, that means that somebody could kind of get, like, if you're the one that's being childish and self-sabotaging, somebody is not necessarily too happy with you about it, and they're going to cut you off and go to somebody else. Or this could be, or it could be a vice versa, where you're the person that's tired of somebody basically playing games, and you're going to go elsewhere if this person does like one more thing that pisses you off. Or there's a thing, like the theme is, don't screw up your own blessings before something is, before you just miss out. Jem, you're after JD. JD was before Mercedes. Anything else? 1, 2, 3. 3 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. This is almost like work hard, play hard type of thing, but it's like this. If you want to actually have somebody in your life, there's a need for you to go outside of your comfort zone, or basically stop focusing on one thing. I'll give you a big example. So a couple years ago, I was so focused on like work and school that I eventually kind of realized, I'm just like, I haven't really been around anybody like romantically or whatnot. So I think that I'm going to set aside some time to where I can. So they're kind of just reminding you to do so if you really want to get out there. Because you kind of miss opportunities by just not putting yourself out there, or not like being available in a sense. Anything else? Press the top, please. 2, 3. High Priestess, 9 of Cups. I also want you to listen to your intuition when it comes to certain people, especially those that seem to have it all, or seem like they really want you. Because some people have ulterior motives, or are just really selfish and not the best people to be around. Yeah, 10 of Cups, because it's like you may be looking for emotional stability, and some people, well, not emotional stability, but long-term emotional, wish fulfillment. And some people are just looking for like a good time without being honest, or they're just selfish. But that's what I get for next month. What is your last question, JD? Is there anything I need to work on for October? All right. Cards on the top, please. Cards on the top. Is there anything JD needs to work on for the month of October? Is there anything they need to work on for the month of October? 2, 3. Okay. Death. Okay. What else? Cards on the top, please. What else? 2, 3. King of Wands. 6 of Cups. Learning when to kind of let things go. In the sense of learning when to is like realizing when a situation no longer serves you, or where like when it's heading a dead end, when it's not really going anywhere no matter what you do. Let it go. 5 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Yeah, it's more so like what you need to work on is when to kind of just let things be, and when to really let them go instead of pressing on them. It's almost like this. If you have tried your best to get someplace or to do a certain thing with somebody or something or whatever the case may be, and there's so much resistance, at some point it's more so of like, you know what, if this isn't going to let up and it isn't going to be easy, or if I can't get what the results that I want or that I should be getting, I'm just going to drop it. So learning when to drop certain things and situations. After seeing that, like, especially like when certain people just won't budge or won't stop doing certain bullshit. Yeah, Knight of Swords, the Tower, Page of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, learning when to just stop going after stuff, especially when it disrupts your peace or has you pushing your limits. Because again, it's like this. If it can't be easy and always has to be hard or always has to be some sort of challenge, it's just not worth it, you know. Yeah, learning to like leave certain things behind and let them be. Like if it's not going to change, if it's not budging, don't push it, just leave it be. Tell me about the Tower. 2, 3. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, especially when it comes to like giving and receiving, or people's selfishness. It's just, again, learning when to stop giving to a situation. Anything else that they need to work on for next month? 2, 3. Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Pentacles. I see here. Learning on when you can change something and when you should just leave it alone. The need to observe and be patient, especially. Tell me about Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit. Yeah, the need to be more wise and be reflective and not jump into things. Like, once you get this stuff down pat, then you can start building towards your long-term stability, have better opportunities, and have them stay longer. Because there's a whole thing of being very practical and slow moving and not rushing into situations and getting a feel for them. That way, yeah, you can become more of a stable individual, maintain your independence more too, especially financially if you're having financial issues, and stop maybe if you are, because I don't know you personally and I'm not you, I don't live in your body. But like, it's like this, learning to like, if you do certain things to get to wherever place, certain deceptive things to get to the top, like, or running away from stuff or whatever else, then it's like you have more stability in your life. But I think the main thing to work on is learning when to kind of just let shit be. Like, if it's not changing, it's not budging, people aren't getting better, they're not changing or whatnot, and you're trying, just learning, like, look, after the first few couple of times, if it still doesn't get to a certain point where you want it to be, drop it. It's not worth it. But that's what I get. All right, Jim, are you still here? Yes. Okay, making sure. All right. So will I get that? Spirit self for Jim. Was it this person who did these things to her Twitter account? Was this person that did these things to their account? Excuse me, JD, thank you. Now say I donated one last time. I saw. Now say you'll be after Jim. Wait a second. Again, like, was it this person that did these things to their Jim's account? Was it? Press the top, please. Wait. Judgment. Queen of Wands. Judgment is saying there's a need to think about that again, so it may not be who you think it is. Two of Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Death. And then again, it could be. Whoever it was, it could have been a fire sign. It could have been a female fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody that kind of got fired up about certain things. Somebody that may have also felt like, I don't know if it was male or female, I'll check to see who it was, but it could have been somebody that felt like you were very confident on this platform, that you were doing well, that you were having fun, that wanted this to end. Tell me about Two of Pentacles. 2, 3. Everyone said it was him. Four of Swords. It's like maybe somebody that was kind of like going back and forth and decided to make a decision. Let me see if it was. Well, let me see. One card. He's the only one who was like that, and yes, check. Okay. Let me see. Because, I mean, sometimes judgment can be like a yes, but also judgment is more so about like the need to reflect and rethink things. So let's see. Positive. No, not positive. One card, please. Give me the gender of the person who got her account suspended. Give me the gender of the person who did it. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. Give me the gender of the person who did it. One card. 1, 2, 3 here. 9 of Wands. Yeah. Let me see if it was him exactly though. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Was it him? 2, 3. Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Was it him? 2, 3. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 9 of Cups is my yes card. Yeah. Somebody that enjoyed doing this. Why did they do this? Why else did they do this? Cards on top. 2, 3. That's literally so petty. They saw you moving on. What else? Cards on top. 1, 2. Could also be the type of thing here too, like, oh, they're no longer talking about me. They're moving on to other stuff that bothers me. They're holding on to this situation, and they're seeing that you're kind of like, they may know that you're in something like long term, or they see that you're just stable and building up, and they're like, absolutely not. All right, so will she get this account? Will she get her account back? Will she get her account back? Press the top, please. Will she? 2, 3. Hierophant, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords. If you get I don't know if you petition to get your account back, but if you do that, it's possible because this happens so swiftly. But positive card for yes, negative card for no. And then the Hangman was there, so if you do that, you may have to wait for some time. But again, positive card for yes, negative card for no. Will they get the account back? Will they? 2, 3. 2 of Wands. To me, that's a maybe. Let me ask one more card. Again, positive card for yes and negative card for no. Will they get the account back? 2, 3. Again, a never maybe card. It's like you'd have to be patient and wait. But yeah, it was him. Now, as far as you getting it back, like, will you, like, you'd have to petition for it in some way, shape, or form. And even if you do that, you'd have to wait for some time. It's not telling me like a yes or no. It's just saying maybe like you'd have to wait. Yes, they did multiple times and I could see stuff again, but it still says suspended. I see. You'd have to wait. Let me ask one more time. Will she be able to get full access back? Will she? Positive curve yes, negative curve no. Will she be able to get full access back to this account too? Right. Will she? Positive curve yes, negative curve no. Will she too? Right. Five of Pentacles. That is a no. But that's for right now. I would say if it still is suspended in a couple days, ask me in a couple days. And maybe the answer will change. Again, maybe. Because I don't have control over any of this. But that's what I see. But he's a petty piece of work. All right. Now I'm going to say go ahead and put any questions. Thank you. You're welcome. Alright. Can you actually Venmo be back? Decided to chill on the questions tonight. Okay, no problem. Alright. Okay, let's see. Alright. Alright, it's sent back. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you to everybody that came on tonight. Everyone have a good night.